What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight. All right, we're coming back to Seikima-II. Yes, indeed. Seikima-II Fans Feeling You. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all of the clicks and the likes and the bibbidi bop, do me a favor before you do all that stuff. Please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Anlam Khan, and it was also the winner of the Patreon request prioritization poll, winning with, get this, 37% of the vote. It was close, let me tell you. But it did squeak out the win. It was number 1,021 in the queue. It got bumped straight up to number 1. So yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, your voice, your vote does matter. They all want to see me react to this. It is Seikima-II with a tune entitled Love Flight. Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, ooh, wait a minute there, hold it, this sounds familiar, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This was posted by Takum666, okay? And the video has 196 views. Not gonna get you, sorry. Look, I'm sure the song is fine, I'm sure the video's fine. I'm just saying 196 views, it's not gonna get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. A link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. I believe that says Seikima-II. We got it here too. Love Flight 4K 60 FPS. Very important. Hey, high def looks better. Let's be honest here. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
ファンタジックワールド堪能してくれたまえ。まずは踊りまくって帰ってもらおうか。I wanna make another dream tonight. It's up to you. You gotta take a chance. Oh, baby, let me be your fantasy.
Look at this grooving out.
Just trust in me. You gotta get up and dance. Oh, what is this feeling? Oh, come into my life.
Ooh, hey.
You'll be mine tonight.
Little thumping and popping there.
Oh baby, I can see your shining eyes. Just fantasize, open up your mind. Remember days of your sweet happiness. Come fly with me, living out of time. I'm underneath, baby. You leave sadness behind. We'll dance forever, 'cause time will be my life.
Nice slide.
Dancing with the devil, love, why? Oh, sit the burning love, why? Let's dance and make a change.
Nice octave jump from Demon there. That was nice. man, this band never ceases to amaze me with their versatility. How they can play just a straight ahead rock banger like 1999 Secret Object, and then, you know, turn around and do a ballad like, you know, I think the song was called Never Ending Darkness, I think is what the name of the song. And then turn it right around and do a funk rock tune like this. I mean, they're so versatile. And the thing is, you'll see other bands try to be versatile like that. And look, don't get me wrong, they pull it off, but it's obvious. Like, okay, you give a band 4 different styles of music to play, right? You got your straight ahead rock tune, you got a funk rock tune like this, you got a ballad, and let's give them a Latin feel tune. Why not? We'll go with those 4, right? Now, every band will probably be able to pull off at least 2 or 3 of those, right? Okay, be able to pull them off. Now, there's a big difference between pulling them off and making them sound good. Then you're going to have some of those other bands who are able to pull off all 4. But there's one particular song style that sounded, and let's just be honest here, it just sounds better than the other 3. It sounds more comfortable. It sounds more believable. It doesn't sound forced. And then every once in a while, you look at a band like this, where they are so smooth with their transitioning between styles. It just, every style they play sounds good. It's rare. It doesn't happen all that often, but these guys absolutely pull it off every single time. The groove on this is outstanding. The drummer and the bass player are absolutely locked in with each other. I love what the bass player is doing. He is adding the thumping and he's adding the popping, but he's not overdoing it. He's not trying to be Flea. When it's needed for like transitions between phrase to phrase, he puts it in there tastefully, not overly done. He wants to keep it special. So when it does happen, it's still special. It's not, oh, okay, well, guess what? He's doing it again. You know what I mean? He's keeping it fresh. And I absolutely applaud that. Absolutely. Drummer's locked in with him. I like that. Fun to watch the guitar players kind of grooving out with the song. I believe the one I read, if I remember right, I think people have been calling him Ace, and the other guitar player is Luke, or is that the other way around? I don't know. I'm almost positive he's Ace and the other one is Luke. I'm pretty sure. Demon getting into it, you know, with the theatrics, the motions, the movements, the showmanship. All there. Love seeing that. Now, it sounds good. It looks good. I got absolutely no complaint about anything I'm seeing or hearing right now. So, great job. Let's hope it keeps up. So, we got another 2.5 minutes to go. Let's see what happens here.
Dance together down the Milky Way. Your memories living out of time. Facing about to the yesterday. You can't go back. You wanna know what it means. I'm a living baby. You leave sadness behind. We'll dance forever, 'cause time will be mine. Love life. Dancing with the devil of life. So good burning love life. Let's dance back again. Let's dance.
Sounds like he's using a harmonizer. During that guitar solo, I was getting shades of Steve Vai and Stu Ham thumping on the bass. Could not help it. Mostly because I believe his name is Luke. It sounds like he's using a harmonizer. Now I don't know if it's a Steve Vai signature Eventide harmonizer, but I know Eventides are very popular. He might be using an Eventide for all I know. But utilizing that harmonizer through the solo and hearing the bass player doing the popping and slapping like Stu Ham, it gave me some nice flashbacks, some really nice memories came flooding into my head of sitting in the band room listening to these songs over and over and over and over again and trying to figure it out as I'm listening to it. Good times. Really good memories. Let's keep going here. Let's finish this out and we'll get to the review. Getting up there. Nice tune, fun tune. Fun to listen to and fun to watch. Everything I look for in a live performance video, pretty much. Couple of things, look, you're not like I've said before in the past, you're not going to hit a home run with every single, request. It's impossible. But a lot of things I liked. So let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Seikima-II with Love Flight. This was a request from Enlom Khan, and it was also the winner of the Patreon request prioritization poll, winning with 37% of the vote. It was close, but it did eke out the win. It was number 1,021 in the queue. It got bumped straight up to number 1. So yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, your voice, your vote does matter. Okay. I tried my best to shorten this down as much as I could, trying to combine and compress and compartmentalize as much as I possibly could, so I don't, talk about the same thing, 5 or 6 different times with 5 or 6 different subjects. Try to group everything together as much as I could. I might be able to get this done in 10 minutes. I might be able to. We're gonna try. Okay, that's all I can say is I will do my best to try and keep this under 10, but I'm not making any promises. I'm not gonna force it under 10. If I gotta go off on a tangent, then I'm gonna go off on a tangent, and I make no apologies for it. So, having said that, let's start off with the score, and we'll go from there. On a scale of 1 to 10, I am gonna give that a 7.8. Yep, 7.8. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, first things first, 7.8. What does that mean? Well, a 7.8 would translate to a really good skill rating. So overall, I think this was a really good presentation. It would also get 4 to 5 stars and a B+ letter grade. So there you go. 7.8, really good skill rating, 4 to 5 stars and a B+ letter grade. Now, how did I come up with that score? So glad you asked. These guys never cease to impress me with their versatility and their ability to shift between genres as seamlessly as they do. Whether it be a ballad, a straight-ahead rocker, a funk rock tune like this, it doesn't matter what you throw at them, they're going to play it and they're going to make it sound good. I'd love to see them, give these guys a bossa nova. Let's see what they can do with that, and I'm willing to bet they would probably knock it out of the park. I love the bass playing on this. I cannot get enough when the bass player is utilizing that pop and slap. Now here's the thing, the popping and slapping what he was doing, was it all that difficult? Not really. It was the old flea riff, open slap, root slap, the 7/8, the root to the flat 7/8 with the popping, and then he would move up to the minor third and move up to the fourth. That was pretty much the extent of his popping and slapping for the most part. There were some other things he was doing in there too, but he generally stayed around the 1, the minor 3, and the 4, playing with the 1, 7, 8 rudiment. Now, is there anything wrong with that? No, Flea made a living doing that. Are you kidding? God, please. Here's the thing that I really appreciated about it, though. It's not so much what he was playing, it was what he wasn't playing. He didn't overuse it. He didn't abuse it. He didn't make it expected. He's going to do it every single measure. If he had done that, it would have lost its shine after the first, probably going into the second verse. It would have been like, okay, well, here it comes again, No, by keeping it sparse and keeping it special, it kept it shining, it kept its specialty, and as a result, you look forward to it. So when it did play, you were like, oh, there it is. Awesome, cool. And now we got to wait a little bit until we get it back again. It kept it fresh. It kept it interesting. It's one of the things that really helped the song from a value standpoint. It wasn't overly used. So good on him. Guitar playing, very nicely done. The guitar solo, very fitting for the style of the song that I believe his name is Luke, that Luke played. Got no issue with anything either guitar player did. The drumming, locked in with the drummer, solid. Definitely had that funk feel going for him. The heavy-handed accent on the 2 and 4 when we're in that straight time, very nicely done. Like it. Vocally, I think everything Demon did was fitting of the song. Had some pretty impressive 2-octave jumps there. That was nice. Very cleanly done too. Maybe a little heavy on the vibrato, if I'm being honest. There were a couple of times when he went up, like the 2-octave jump, and he would, I feel like the vibrato just got a little bit out of hand, but I mean, it still sounded all right. It still fit. I feel like the vibrato was just a tad overdone. As far as the songwriting goes, it's not a complicated tune. It's a pretty straight ahead tune. But the chordal progression made perfect sense. It flowed well. The melodic lines, the harmonic lines, the counter melodic lines, all made sense. So I have no issue with the songwriting whatsoever. Honestly, the song on its own, I would still keep it really good, but I would give the song on its own about 7.5. Yeah, 7.5, that sounds about right. So why am I giving this a 7.8 then? I have said this time and time again on the channel. I've said this literally thousands of times. And you all, if you've been watching the channel for any amount of time, you know what I'm going to say. So say it along with me, kids.
Say it out one time.
A live show can help your score, or it can hurt your score. In this case, it did help. It did help a little bit. Not a lot, but a little. Going on the checklist. Let's see. Stage presence, check. Yeah, they look like rock stars. They act like rock stars. They do every single time. You can bet money that stage presence is going to get checked with these guys every single time. If nothing else gets checked, that will. Stage energy, check. A lot of good stage energy happening on stage. Demon moving around an awful lot. It was kind of cool to see Luke and Ace dancing at the beginning, while they were playing their guitars sparsely, but showing some nice footwork in there. That looked really good, getting their groove on. Let's see, stage interaction. Did we have any stage interaction? Did we? Actually, I don't think we did. No. Yeah, we didn't have any stage interaction. So that was kind of a bummer. But that's okay. It's not the most important one. The most important one to me is crowd interaction. Now, did we have crowd interaction? We did, but it was light. It was Demon mostly talking to the crowd at the beginning. And, every once in a while he would come up to the front of the stage, motion to the crowd, point to the crowd. But that is stage interaction. By design, that is exactly what, not stage interaction, crowd interaction. That is exactly what crowd interaction is. He was pointing to the crowd, motioning to the crowd, gyrating to the crowd. And that by definition is crowd interaction. So yeah, it's there. Would have been nice if some of the other members on the stage had, interacted with the crowd a little bit too, but you can't always get what you want. But as long as we've got the checkbox, that's all that matters. Showmanship, yeah, check, definitely. Demon always puts on a good show. But so did the guitar players. They put on a really good show too, so no worries there. Production. They also kind of get this one by default. Their outfits always over the top, looking good though. I always gotta give them credit for that. Plus their stage, very well designed. So yeah, the only one they really didn't check was stage interaction. That was really the only one they didn't check. So yeah, that's how I was able to bump it up from a 7.5 to like a 7.8. Could they do more? Absolutely. We could have had the crowd, not the crowd interaction. We could have had the stage interaction. That would have made a difference. It absolutely would. And if more members of the band had done some crowd interaction, I think that would have absolutely helped the score too. So, but in any case, we're getting a 7.8 with this, which is a really good score. I feel good with that score, and that's where we're going to stay. So let's wrap everything up here in a nice shiny bow, shall we? We have a 7.8, which is a really good scale rating, 4 to 5 stars, and a B+ letter grade. Take your pick, I don't care, whichever one of those floats your boat. Final word, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.